Hey y'all, this is Cheryl and thanks for joining me for another digital scrapbooking process video. Today I'm going to be scrapping a photo from Easter Sunday of my son and my mom's dog, and I'm going to be using all of the kits from the Digi Files number 88 for April 2016. Now, I have all the previews there except for the last one by Chunlin Designs, and for some reason I only had the brushes preview. So you'll need to make sure that you check out the Digi Files for the full preview. But what I decided to do, I've created individual layouts with these products, but I wanted to show that if you purchase the Digi Files, that you are definitely getting a great deal because the kits, they're not designed to work together. In other words, they're not the same color scheme or theme. However, you can create layouts using all of the kits. So what you see here is I started with my products in ACDC, which is a organizing software. A lot of people use Lightroom, Bridge, Elements Organizer. I just have used ACDC for a long time and I still enjoy it. What I've done is they're in a folder so I can easily click and see everything that's for the Digi Files for the month of April. So I've gone in and I chose one piece from each of the kits. And what you can see here is I'm showing you my folder, so you can see all of the products are separated by folder. They're, still together, but I can quickly go through them. So I am looking through that stash while I'm creating. So if you see my cursor isn't moving on this screen, that's because I'm pulling something from my second monitor over to the first one. So I'm going to keep following that same process, pulling 1 to 2 elements per kit, and I'm just going to begin building a layout. I don't have any idea of composition. I'm just going to find what immediately appeals to me from that particular kit. That once I pick the paper, I've kind of decided kind of what my color scheme is going to be. And I did go with a black and white photo so that no matter where I went with, what colors I decided to go with, because there's so many different colors. I could have used a lot of the pinks and reds and blues, but I chose not to do that. I chose to go with these browns and greens and blues and natural colors. So yeah, so I'm grabbing the things that appeal to me the most, that, I would pick out of the kit like my favorite things. And even if I've already used them on another layout, because I have such a great mixture here of different, styles and elements, I'm going to have something that looks completely unique from the rest of the layouts. So you can see here, I did add the clouds, and there is a reason for that, because this photo was taken on Sunday, as I said, for Easter Sunday, and we live here in Florida, and it was absolutely awful. The weather was terrible all day long, and there was no Easter egg hunt. Essentially, my son and daughter, my daughter does still tend to play along with my son. I'm just going to stop right here and just interject. I used a layer mask to make it look like that piece was going through the label, and if you're interested in seeing more about that, I can make a tutorial for that. Anyway, back to the reason why I use the clouds. The weather was terrible. It was raining all day, so I really felt like it was a good element to use to bring in that part of the layout. And it's a photo of my mom's dog Bubba, and that's my son Daniel, and they are on the end of the couch, which we call Bubba's couch because he's pretty much claimed it. And they're looking out the window, because my sister had taken my grandmother, who lives right in front of my mom, home. And normally it's, it's a walk that she, even at 90, walks with no problem. But of course, the weather was terrible, so my sister took her home. And as soon as she left, Bubba took up his patrol seat on the end of the couch. And I think sometimes he thinks he's a cat. I'm not sure. So he's perched up there, and my son joined him. And of course, they're both boys and energetic, and neither one of them had been able to get outside and run and get some of their energy out. So, but they were anxiously awaiting the return of Aunt Anna. And obviously, she's the favorite person. So that's what this layout is about. It was a candid moment. I saw them. I was sitting in the living room after we had eaten, just kind of resting. We were kind of chatting and stuff, and I looked over and saw them. And I just thought it was it was the cutest thing I'd ever seen. And I was like, this is a great Easter moment. No, he didn't get to do his Easter egg hunt like he wanted to, but there were some fun moments. And I think I didn't go back and tell you that they didn't have an Easter egg hunt. They just took turns pulling eggs out of the basket. And my mom and my sister filled the eggs with candy and money. So it was kind of funny. You could touch the egg, but once you touched it, it was yours. So you couldn't like rifle through the um, container of eggs. But anyway, so you can see here, I have added a variety of elements, and I continue to go back through the kits again and again, pulling things that I feel like will work well together on a page. So I think that's the last element that I add, and I do my journaling off camera. You'll see that in the completed layout that's coming up, the close-up. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I hope it gives you some ideas, not only for kits that you purchase from the Digi Files, but for any kits in your collection that you can mix and match and really create something unique. Of course, if you like the video, be sure to give a thumbs up, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.